Hey everyone, welcome back to another DxePrep Math for Fun video, where we're going to tackle an IIT JEE 2020 mains paper math question. So the question states that if the sum of the coefficients of all even powers of x in the product 1 plus x squared all the way to x to the n times 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed all the way to x to the power of n is 61, then we're going to have to try finding n. So this looks really hard to try different values of n and then bash out the solution because that would take way too long. And especially in the JEE mains test, you don't really have that much time. So what we're going to do is do a little bit of an engineer's induction and see what happens. And engineer's induction is when we start with lower cases or smaller cases and start building our way up until we develop an intuition that we can finally apply to the broad problem. So we're going to start with when the exponent is 0. So that's going to be just 1 times 1. And 1 times 1 is 1. And the sum of the coefficients is just 1. So I'm going to use this arrow to denote what the sum of the coefficients is. Now we're going to do 1 plus x times 1 minus x. And that's the same thing as 1 minus x squared. And the sum of the coefficients of that is 0. Because remember, there's an x to the power of, there's a hidden x to the power of 0 in there. And this counts as an even power. So that's 0. So now let's move on to when it's x squared. So 1 plus x squared plus x, 1 plus x squared times 1 minus x plus x squared. So that's going to be 1 minus x plus x squared plus x minus x squared plus x cubed plus x squared minus x cubed plus x to the fourth. And now we're going to notice that a lot of the terms are going to cancel out. So this cancels out with this cancels out with this cancels out with this, and all that remain are the 1, x squared, and the x to the power of 4. So that leaves us with 1 plus x squared plus x to the power of 4. And the sum of the coefficients for that is simply just 3. So now let's do another example. 1 plus x squared plus x cubed times 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed. And this is going to be 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed plus x minus x squared plus x cubed minus x to the fourth plus x squared minus x cubed plus x to the fourth minus x to the fifth plus x cubed minus x to the fourth plus x to the fifth minus x to the sixth. So we're going to start canceling terms out just like we did before. So this cancels out with this, x squared cancels out here, the x cubed cancels out here, x to the fourth cancels out here, and x squared, this x squared remains, the x cubed cancels out here, x to the fifth cancels out here, and what we're left with is 1 plus x squared minus x to the fourth minus x to the sixth. And the sum of the coefficients for that is simply just 0, because it's 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 1, so that's just 0. So we're starting to come to a conclusion. It goes 1, 0, 3, and then 0. And we notice something interesting. The first power is even, the second power is odd, the third power is even, and the fourth power is odd. So it seems like it flips with, the answer flips with odds and evens. So it seems like when the power of the maximum degree of x is odd, then we're going to get an answer of 0. But when the power is even, then what it's going to be is the maximum degree plus 1. Because as you see here, the degree is 0, but we're going to get 1 over here. And over here, we see that the maximum exponent is 2, but the answer is 3, so it's 2 plus 1. So now let's just try one more example just to see what actually happens. So it's going to be 1 plus x squared plus x cubed plus x to the fourth, 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed plus x to the fourth. And I'm going to spare you the details, but essentially what ends up happening is it's going to be 1 plus x squared plus x to the fourth plus x to the sixth plus x to the eighth. And we see that pattern over here. So it's 1, then it goes up to all the way to x to the fourth, and now it goes all the way up to x to the eighth. And the sum of the coefficients for that is just 5, which is exactly in line with what we thought before. So it seems like if we want to get 61, we need to find the next closest even power right before it. And that number is 60. And if we were to have the maximum exponent as 60, that means the sum of the coefficients would be 61 as dictated by the pattern that we saw here. So our final answer of n is going to be 60.